The question is that what Trump and Netanyahu want from each other. President Donald Trump sounded confident on Sunday when he told a reporter that a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas could be reached by the end of the week. Israel has reportedly proposed a 60-day ceasefire and the return of 10 living and 18 deceased hostages. Out of approximately 50 remaining Israeli hostages, of whom 20 are believed to be alive, Hamas continues to push for a permanent end to the conflict. Negotiations between the two sides are being conducted indirectly, with Qatar and Egypt leading the talks. The calculus on the part of the US and Israel appears to be that with Iran and its proxy forces in the region significantly weakened, Hamas will be ready to make more concessions. These talks are taking place against the backdrop of a worsening humanitarian crisis in Gaza, with daily reports of Israeli troops displacing Palestinians and firing on hungry, desperate people trying to get food as Palestinian children struggle with starvation, malnutrition, and disease. Israeli soldiers have also been killed in recent fighting. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu is making the rounds in Washington, D.C. this week. It's his third visit since Trump returned to office, more than any other foreign leader. At a dinner at the White House on Monday evening, Netanyahu presented Trump with a copy of a letter nominating him for the Nobel Peace Prize. Trump has repeatedly expressed his interest in getting the Peace Prize, an accolade that President Barack Obama received early in his presidency, and has cited his peacekeeping efforts in the Middle East, including attacks on Iran's nuclear facilities, as justification.